Hey, Guacamole, I thought you were running late. 2 minutes late, not later than me. Okay, so let's see. Love messages. In and out. I have some paperwork to complete for work, and then I might have to leave a little early. That's no problem. I made sure to switch the channel on, members only, so we don't have to deal with other issues. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There's 7 watching. Am I not like seeing people's messages? Oh, there's my scrolly bar. Tosni, it's been a while. Okay. Hi, Alaya. Okay. Hey, Terry. All right. I had a nap right before I came on, so groggy. That's different for me. Hi, Luce. I don't I don't usually do naps. And when I do naps, I when I do naps, usually in the middle of the day. I'm very basic, but this was different. One time, instead of taking a nap, I went to bed at 8 o'clock. But, Tosni, okay. Thank you. How's everyone doing? How's your July been? It's almost over. Uh-huh. I'm just going to use my deck tonight. Enchanted Romance. I got my fairy oracle out to my fairy forecast. Also, I don't know, I'm feeling like I need to focus on timing tonight, so I got my Lenormand ready. Also, I have Enchant Kiss ready for messages. And I think, underestimated deck is this Oracle of the Unicorns. I really like it. And the Oracle of the Mermaids. So we have unicorns and mermaids tonight. Isn't that cute? Am I cute or what? And I couldn't think of any special per se, but everybody stay tuned for Friday. I'm gonna do what did I call it? Pendulum's Choice. The Pendulum's Choice Award. The Pendulum's Choice. So I'm gonna put a bunch of different deck options on the pendulum, and I'll let the pendulum choose for you, and then I give you free readings. So I feel like we're due for something like that. If y'all are interested. Pendulum's Choice coming up this Friday. Everybody, you're super generous, and I want to give back by doing y'all free things. Also, I still have some decks that I could give away. Maybe I'll add that to the Pendulum Choice. Now I'm getting it. My hands are all full of glue from this one nail, and I put too much glue on it, and I squeezed it, and it went all over my finger, all over my thumbs, and I had a lot of glue on my hands. Okay, here we go. So, Glocky, you said you want messages? Messages? Messages, eh? Love messages. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's get it. I'm going to get a couple of tarot. Oh, look what popped out for you. In my deck, this is the proposal. The Two of Wands. It's like making plans, looking forward to something. Definitely feels like a nice, like a date, a nice connection. It could be music, something like that. Some kind of music, somebody playing the harp for you. But what else did I call it? I'm gonna look in my handy dandy book and see what else that I called the Two of Wands. I believe I called it, yes, partnership, collaboration, courage, choice, enthusiasm, authority, power, proposal, persuasiveness. Either you or somebody else could be persuading you about something. Emboldened, big dreamer, stoic, daring, preparing, decisions, the right moment, making plans, and looking to the future. Sounds nice. Okay, so with that card, I thee wed. Now let's see what your messages are. I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. Oh, it doesn't have like the same kind of reflection because I don't have my beauty lamp because I was too lazy to put it on. I could do my overhead lamp, but anyway. I just don't feel like having that sharp beauty lamp penetrating my face. Alright. Oh, that was fast. That was a big flipper. I drown in your memory. Glocky. Drown in your memory. Oh. When destiny calls, you must be strong. This is from Tarzan. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. You know, you'll be in my heart, that song, but this is part of that. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. It's a kind of, it's romantic lyrics in the sense that it's kind of like a parent to a child, but if you like applied it to a love situation, it'd be kind of interesting because it's like as if your guy called you shorty or like had sort of yeah, either fatherly or motherly attitude towards you sometimes. It would make sense. You know, that kind of While we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And you're the one thing I can't get enough of. You know, I feel like getting you tonight. Tonight, I feel like getting you tonight. I feel like giving you what's on the menu. What's on the menu for you tonight, Sparky? And then we'll leave it at that. And then we'll call it a night for you. You have Belgian waffles, Virgo at the bottom. Organized, routines, balanced, energy, warm. Hey, pumpkin. We have lasagna, Leo, multi-layered, attentive, big-heartedness, and red wine. That looks like a date. Sexy, seductive, aesthetically pleasing. Ooh. All right, guacamole. Sounds nice. Sounds nice. Hi, honey. Can you come say hi? Come in. Come in. Oh, my poor pumpkin she got sniffles. She got the sniffles. We're taking a nap together. You'll be in my heart. Maybe I need to take you to the vet and get your nose sucked out. I was doing my best. Because antibiotics don't seem to be taking care of that part too well. She did have a better day today. She ate a little bit better and played a little bit, just a little, and breathed a little and slept a little better. But Okay, Tosni. What is your question? Yes, we can pin the list. Sorry, I don't know, my thing was not scrolling. Excuse me. Hi, Miss Fred. You snuck in there. Ooh, mac and cheese. Persuade me. Don't drown, swim. Oh, okay. I didn't see you responding. I'm 5'4", so I'm kind of shorty. You shorty? Red wine. Oh. We could squeeze you, Cheryl, maybe. See if, well, we got Glucky, Terry, Tosni, Luz. Oh, okay, is Terry next or Tosni? Yeah, I put Tosni because I saw her name in green before she sent payment. Okay, so Terry, Luz, Tosni, Chrissy. Hey, Chrissy. Alaya. Hi, Amira. What's going on? You want to get down? I'm going to get her a little bed, see if she wants to sit in here with me. I think she's getting tired of that bed. It's like the sit cat bed. Okay. I'd like to squeeze in too. Okay, Miss Fred. We'll squeeze you and Cheryl in. And did anyone else come through after Luz? Oh yeah, a lot of people. So we have, oh, Chrissy and Alaya. Y'all snuck in. Chrissy and Alaya, okay. While I was reading. And Alaya, I got a good enough start. Alrighty. So, Tosni, and then this wasn't scrolling either. Tosni, do you have a question? Thank you, Miss Fred. Don't have to be so generous. In fact, if you like, I can, if we don't get to you, I'll do you a private reading. I got a couple of private readings I gotta get to. Okay. Does Tosni say anything? Oh, welcome, Sparkle of Light. And Cheryl, thank you, honey. All right. Okay. Whoa, Nelly. It used to be like that when I remember when well, not everybody gave me 20. Some people give me 15 but where I was just taking random people, first come, first serve. And so for people to jump ahead of others, they would give me money, and it was like getting so hard to keep up with. I remember that's when Queen Sugar joined me, and then she would like answer questions for the people who couldn't pay the super chat, and then I would take care of the super chatters, and we made a nice little tag team there. A lot of people come out in those days, but yeah. And then she like went off and did her own thing, and so when that happened, Tarot Avengers, exactly. When that happened, then I decided to copy her style. She has a very good style about her. She's very quick and efficient, and yeah, I know, she's awesome. And she's so ASMR too. Like, I love it when she eats her Rice Krispie treats, and she like so like mellow. She'll like do her cards and have her little snacks, and she sounds like she could go all night. And like me, and I can't. I can't go all night. Like, how does she do this? How does she have energy all night long like this? Okay. All right. Well, toss me, and then she like put up, you know, who she's reading for. Tosni, give me your question again. And I don't know where, like, some people would send her questions in email or something like that, and she was able to look it up. She's very good live reader. I mean, she's very efficient, and she's also, very intuitive for sure. Somebody's getting a King of Wands. This guy's passionate, coming in through. Yeah, I have the PayPal option too. It's just I don't have like an alert on my laptop, and then I turn off like everything, all my notifications on my phone whenever I go live, which I guess one time I think I had my Cash App notification on, and you can hear it go cha-ching. I'm like, okay, that's helpful. When somebody says, I paid you Cash App, and you hear cha-ching, like, then that's a validation. But anyway, I'm sometimes when it comes to technology, I just don't even want to bother, I'm like, I just take your word for it. So I feel like I made a big discovery by just doing the members chat. I think that's a good discovery, and I think that's keeping our community nice and cozy. Yeah, cozy and honest and all of that. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna timestamp Tosni if she wants to check back, and us. I'm gonna do Tosni's. So we're at 2140, and I don't know what her question is, but whether it's work or love, a very predominant masculine in her life. This is the passionate guy, and it could possibly be one half of the twin flame coming through. She also has a very charitable person. This is a keeper. If this is a love interest, this is a real keeper. Somebody who cares about less fortunate. And maybe she'll meet him, if she hasn't met him already, at a charitable event. Something like that, having to do with kids even, maybe. He's peeking at her. Tosni's peeking at you on social media. You got an eye on each other, maybe. Or, this is you, Tosni. Here, let's start again. Okay, Tosni. You have some kind of person coming through that is a masculine, fiery person. This could be work or love relationship, but it's passionate. And sometimes it also represents one half of the twin flame connection. Then you have, if this guy is yours, he's a keeper. He's very generous, caring, believes in charity, the less fortunate, especially children. And you might meet, if you haven't met this person already, you might meet at a charitable event or something like that, something having to do with kids. And it could be somebody that you've already seen on social media, or he sees you, like you're watching each other, or you're talking to each other, or you're just peeking at each other on social media. That's what this card usually means to me, this peeking. This is, I forgot her name, but she's looking at Penelope. She's looking into Pandora's box, and what happens when you open Pandora's box. A bunch of stuff comes out. So I think it's important to do whatever you're doing kind of on the down low. Also, it represents money and savings, and keeping everything to yourself, so that you sometimes hoarding is not such a good thing, but sometimes planning for the future and saving is. So there's two sides to this, Four of Pentacles energy, but I feel like I'm glad you're doing love. Also, can I get some timing with it too? Sure. Yeah, good. I'm glad. So what is your question? Are you wondering who's coming in your love life or something? I'm drinking bubbly tonight. It's strawberry. Yes, strawberry bubbly. Oh, I didn't change my filter. It's refreshing. Yes, who's my future spouse? Oh, coming in and when? Okay, so I'd say possibly fire signs. This sometimes, when the fire energy comes in, it seems like it's temporary, but of course, it's you're going to be your spouse, so it's not temporary. It represents a very passionate man and possibly your twin flame. And let's see, let's get a little bit more, and then we'll go into timing. Okay, yes. The Nine of Wands, he's the wounded warrior. When he comes to you, he's going to come at a time when, maybe September, when he might be a divorced person when he comes to you, or have gone through a very hard breakup. He currently is going through a lot, like his heart is very hurt, and it's going to take him a while to heal before he can like look for somebody. But once he does, you guys will connect nicely, and your compassion will help heal. He's a very kind person. um he's very kind, as all I can hear, kind to everyone. Like, he wouldn't, whoever did this to him, he didn't deserve it, and I feel like it's mostly because somebody took advantage of his kindness or something like that. So just realize that when you meet this person, if you meet them too soon, they'll have a lot of wounds still to heal. If you, ooh, pina colada flavor, that sounds good. If you wait a little while, if you don't try to force it, if you just accept the flow of energy, then he may be healed enough where you won't have to do anything really. It's not like you have to do anything, but being compassionate is going to be helpful in this situation. Being open-minded, being loving, being kind, being compassionate. And maybe that's why he belongs to you, because you have that ability. Oh, I got goosebumps. We got the Queen of Wands. So yes, you guys are a match made in heaven. This may be your twin flame. This is your match. Okay. So whether you're fire sign or not, it doesn't matter, because that's the point of when the fire king and the fire queen come out. It represents the flame of the twin flames. Excuse me. So yeah, I've been having acid. I don't know. Like, I'm nervous about something. Anyway, it's like what I went through when I was about to meet thought I was going to meet my twin. I had a nervous stomach really bad. Okay, so let's get some timing, but I want to get you one oracle card. Oh, you're Gemini. Okay. So I know Geminis are awesome. My baby boy Gemini is in California, and yesterday he called me on video. I love to see his little face on the screen. So it cheers me up to see that he's doing well. All right, look what you got. You got Goddess, and look what you got in the Goddess card, the 2 unicorns, like what comes out in my charms sometimes. Goddess is saying, honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty and love every part of you. So this wound healing is not just one-sided. You got to do it for yourself too, until he comes into your life. All right, let's see. When's he coming into your life? Now, remember, when it comes to timing, especially when it deals with 2 people, there is free will that always gets in the way. And another thing that's been getting in the way for people, I feel like the pandemic and the weather has been getting in the way for a lot of people. people who thought they were gonna, this is gonna be the year of my union, they had to think again because of whatever stuff, stuff having illness or whatever. Although 2022 in general is a good year for couples because our 2-2 energy are all the twos, and also adding up, it's a 6 year, so it's the lover's year. So if it's gonna happen, this year is a good year for it to happen. If not, we'll see. We'll see when. Inner child healing and trauma work, that's good. It's important. Oh, okay, look at that. You got the Tower, which means official person and official things and official place, official destiny. And it's the 19th of the month. It's a month, so let's see what month. I sing today. I practiced my solo and I did it. I've been having toothaches, but my tooth feels a little bit, it feels actually, my mouth feels pretty normal today, but now I have a cold sore. My babies, she's doing okay. Ooh, you got the anchor. So the anchor means longevity. Like once you guys connect, this is your future spouse and you're going to be together, till death do you part kind of husband and wife situation. This is not going to be a temporary thing. This is not going to end up in divorce. This is going to go the distance. Very stable and long term. And as far as timing, other than that, it just represents maybe mid-month. So say we're back at 19 again. Let's see if we can get a month and or a year. We might have to do the year with the pendulum. Okay, look at that. We have the coffin. I immediately call this in my head the rest card, rest. And interesting, it was in our daily desk today. Check that out. So there's kind of like this period of hibernation and sleep. And even if you're not in winter, hey, if you're from Australia, hey, how's winter down there, down under? But or Brazil or South America. Anyway, if you're in the southern hemisphere, you have cold weather. But if it's not happening, if you're not in a location that's like that, then it's just metaphorically your winter. It's just you're feeling kind of like a quiet phase in your life, not a whole lot going on, but there could be something major coming through soon for you. And you're Florida. That does not sound like winter in Florida. Nope. Anyway, the point is August. August looks like when you're going to wake up from this slumber, from this quiet phase in your life. So we got a month. The dog days of summer actually is what this is called, I believe. Dog days of summer. And timing. The month of August, yeah. 8 days, weeks, or months. 8 days. Okay, so as soon as 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or August, whichever comes first, I guess. But just remember, not only is there's a potential timing that's like kind of like set in the works for you, right? Then you have all these many variables crisscrossing things. Then you have the outside world influences, pandemics, weather, crisis, war, famine, whatever crisis. Then you have faith, your belief, your ability to manifest it, your ability to see it happen instead of pushing it away. Like you can't just assume, oh, this is coming on August 19th and I don't have to do anything about it. Oh, Arizona. Travel always is a good idea. So you're just, it's not like you sit around and say, yeah, you sit in your house, you don't ever talk to anyone, you never even go on social media, and you say, okay, where's my husband? So you have to put in something, right? You have to go out the door sometimes, or you have to at least, chat up people online or something like that. But that's the thing here. It's like there's a lot of variables, but this is your basic energy timeline. Okay. So we have August, mid-August, and yeah, let's see if what else we can get. Maybe it is going to be Arizona. I've been trying to take your advice, as you mentioned in the daily reading to manifest. I'm actively trying to put in the work as needed to meet this new person. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, because it's not the role of the feminine receiving is not I want to say not and it's an action. It's not real. It's not just a laid back pose. It is kind of an action energy, and in a certain context, in a certain way. Oh, you got the bouquet, so a gift is coming through for you. And then we have 9. So yeah, August to September, and 9 came out also, a 9 of Wands. And I felt when the 9 of Wands came out, it felt September. So you could push it up as soon as you want it, right? It could be happen in a week, but which is August already. It can happen, but so August, that's as early as it'll happen, I think. And then it could be delayed till September, but let's double check and make sure it's this year. Let's see if anything comes out for the year. If not, I'll ask the pendulum. Ooh, 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 okay. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You got a lot of good cards. You got the sun and the clover and the stars. Green clovers. You got Lucky Charms. Oh, it's time to eat some Lucky Charms. So the clovers are just about good luck. Both the sun and the clover all are about good luck. So it's good. I feel a sense of serendipity here. Good luck. And the stars could also represent, making a wish, like your manifesting is coming true. You're making a wish on a star and it's coming true. And whenever the sun comes out and shines on your reading, there's no room for doubt, like happiness galore, bliss and happiness. All right, let me ask the pendulum here. Okay, so now Montasny. Sorry, I skipped. I went by my list instead of yours. Sorry. All right, so here we go. When will Tosni meet her future husband in 2022? Yes or no? Yes. What happened is Tosni put her name up. It said that she was a member, and I mistook it as one of those super chats, and that came later after a couple of people super chatted. So I didn't mean to, but I wrote her on my list, and anyway, that's it. So good news. It's coming soon, Tosni. This year and a week or so, you might be meeting somebody. So no, like try not to like sabotage yourself, okay? Try not to think about it too much. Just go about your business. Find happy things that make you happy. You know, have an attitude of gratitude. Write lists of what makes you happy. That kind of just like really just sink into the joy of just being you so you can really let this manifest and attract to you. It looks good and exciting. I'm excited for you. Oh, it's the sun is out for you. It's nice. Very happy. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, let me know. Okay, Terry. I'm gonna go close the window. Blinds. There you go. See, I don't need to put on any beauty lamps. I've got the candle glow. It's not really candles, but I have the glow of my computer. Isn't it romantic? What do I see coming your way? Let's see. What's coming Terry's way? I feel a little hot. Thank you. Here we go. What's coming your way, Terry? Everything's kind of sliding everywhere. I like the backing of my cards. Okay. Woohoo! You're gonna have sex with a famous person. That's what I take from these two cards. And he lights up your life. So no, but this is like hermit mode. Okay. I'm hearing it. Like maybe you've been through a period of kind of abstaining, or you've been more focused on the social world, did I say social? Focused on the spiritual world. What's coming out of my mouth? You've been focused on the spiritual world. Or just, like you've been doing your work. You've been doing really good work, and you've been very, loving from afar. You've been using your heart chakra, unconditional love, all these good things. And it's like, okay, it's time for some fun. It's like, let's kind of bow, chicka, bow, wow. Let's get a little down and naughty and groovy. So it's just all about the libidos rising and the beloved coming in on his white horse, and all eyes are on him, but his eyes are only on you. Something like that. It's like he seems sort of well known, whoever this guy is. If it's Kenny, I didn't know that Kenny was so popular. But if it's Kenny, then that just means that you put him on such a high standard, you put him up on a pedestal. You like he's your rock star. And so he's coming to visit you, huh? And so yeah, it looks exciting. It's sexy. Look, Sergio, the devil. This is my sexy devil.
Oh damn, that's nice.
Okay.
That's a cool looking deck.
Yeah, I made it.
You made that deck?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
All right, let's see what else. So yeah, I'm just feeling it's kind of funny because the hermit represents Virgo, which is the virgin, and so we've got the devil, which is hedonism, and then the virgin, It just feels it's just kind of a cute little. Okay, like oh, like Sandra D, like no more Miss Cute, no more Miss Innocent. I'm gonna like, it's like when Sandy goes from, you know, cute little poodle skirt girl into her black slinky outfit, and she's like, tell me about it, stud. And he's like, I got chills, they're multiplying. And so you guys have this moment where he's like totally impressed by your sex appeal. Or something. I just feel something fun like that. Okay, I hope so too. Okay. She's been very good about staying loyal to Kenny. Look at all this strength. This is the Beauty and the Beast combination. He's your strength and you're his guiding light. And then uh you've got the boat. It means you're transitioning to a new phase with each other. Let's see what this new phase is that you're transitioning to. We got a little bit of, so we have this at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like still parts of your connection are a little bit hush hush for whatever reason, but that happens. Let's see what's coming up for you guys. Well, yes, this one came out. So some things are still hidden, and it's not like he's being deceptive. I purposely made this card with a different take. You know, this is not about deception. This is about like not able to say everything they're thinking or feeling, or be all they can be, or do all that they can do, because of thinking of everybody involved. And like how like when okay, so there's two thoughts here. Don't dim to fit in. I totally believe in that. But also, it's like read the room, and also, have a little bit of, yeah, it's like don't rub it in. Like it's if you're doing well, you can be proud and be happy that you're doing well, but there's moments where you just like, okay, I don't want to rub it in and like make other people feel bad. And other people, the way they feel, that's them, right? They can feel any way they want to feel. You have no control over it. But at the same time, a lot of times you get the motivation to keep things to yourself has to do with other people's sensitivities. And it's not up to you to worry about other people's sensitivities, but if you do, it just means that you have sort of a, compassionate energy towards them, and you don't want to rub things in their face, I guess, which is nice. We've got, so something that might come up is too much focus. Yeah, I think there's just too much focus on the physical, the physical visible trappings. It's like keeping up with the Joneses. It's like your reputation or whatever. Like, people know me for this and this and this, and if I behave this way, then everybody's going to be so shocked. Such a scandal. Who are you? We don't know this person. So maybe that's it. When you decide to go Sandy, bad Sandy, people are like, who is this girl? Who is she? And you're like, it's always been me. I've always been this deep down inside. But yeah, I would just say, yeah, don't listen to anybody else. Oh, and then this is cute because the girl is all in all black in this. She's got a dress, but it's almost like the cat suit. It's almost like the black onesie that Olivia Newton-John was wearing. So I think there's just it definitely feels like a Grease situation where there is a strong connection with somebody. There's a little bit of miscommunication with them, but there's no denying that there's feelings there. And And when you put yourself in each other's shoes, then you see the world in a different way, and it opens things up, and it's surprising and happy. It makes the other person happy that you cared enough to try to see things from their point of view, and vice versa. They, you get to see whatever. Anyway, vice versa. And so when you're able to do that and not worry about anybody else's opinion about the matter because it's just about the two of you, then things get really exciting and hot and fun. It's a transition. Oh, yes. A divine timing coming through for you. Something very special. A serendipitous event. And your dreams are coming true. So have faith your rainbow will come smiling through. And holiday, maybe a getaway together. Very sweet. Okay. And let's get a unicorn card. And messages if you want. Oh yeah, I want to get a menu too. Oh, you and your twin flame are like Sandy and Danny. I felt that way too in mine. He's such a bad boy. Well, not really much anymore. He's not. He's a good guy. Ultra good. So good that all my chances are gone now. But it's okay. I'm glad he's good. So we're like both Sandy right now. Somebody's got to be Danny, and I have trouble being the bad boy, I guess, bad girl. So intuition coming through. Oh, it's so sparkly. So listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So Terry, it's great that you come here and ask me for advice, but Spirit says you can do this all on your own, that you have the power to, because you're so intuitive, and you got prosperity coming through. So a gift, oh, you didn't get the gift card, but the gift card. Gift card. I'll have to remember that next time the gift comes out in the Lenormand gift card. So prosperity is a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Nice. That's going to be real helpful in your love life. Let's get you something on the menu. Are you hungry? I ate well today. And when I mean well, I mean I had I had salmon, I had vegetables, I had eggs for breakfast. I ate a lot of good food today. I'm too full now. Let's see. Oh, you got the peach. The ripe peach. That's divine timing. The juicy peach. Friendly, ambitious, forgiving, sensual, outspoken, and private. Fried chicken. Yes. Well-liked, stylish, attentive, generous, popular. That fried chicken just when I hold it like that, just looks funny, right? Because it's like pink and these little blobs. But no, if you look at it real closely, it looks like some really yummy fried chicken. Okay. What else? I don't know why I'm so silly. I had a margarita, but that was like 5 hours ago, and it didn't even have very much tequila in it. Omelet. I had an omelet. Not really an omelet. Jack of all trades. Lit. Partier. Enjoy brunch. I don't know. There's a lot of funny things, memes and stuff about brunch. Beef kebab. And Sagittarius, self-sufficient, trailblazer, busy, outspoken, and honest. There you go. Hi, Jolene. Had my OB appointment today. I'm 5 weeks and 5 days. Baby's due the day before my birthday. I finally get a birthday gift. Aw, nice. Oh, the baby. Oh, the baby. You have to send me a picture. If you have one of those ultrasound things, let me in on it. Okay. I saw a funny TikTok. This guy that I follow, he's hilarious, and he has a little dog, and he has a wife. He has a cute wife, and they sing some kind of song about there's some kind of because you it's like a spoof on the message of the greatest day of my life was the day that I decided to have you. And it shows like, the ultrasound picture, and in his video it showed an ultrasound picture of his dog. Like, that was so funny. Anyway. Okay. I'm giggly tonight. Why? I'm so giggly. Everything is amusing. You want some messages? Let's see. I keep hearing Iris in my head. I've got to breathe, I can't keep going under, drowning in you. I'm falling forever. I've got to break through. So go on and scream at me. All right, let's get acquainted and lose those blues. Let's go. Time's a wasting. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll, I'm a little bit of mischief Nashville, and I'm a little bit of Motown in my soul. Don't know if it's good or bad, but I know I love it so. I'm a little bit country, and I'm a little bit of rock and roll. Okay, tell me who sang that. Anybody my age out there. Where did that come from? Anybody know? If you know where that came from, you win a free 10-minute private reading. Yes, guacamole, Donnie Marie Osmond. That's right. You're not even my age. That's good. Good for you. You're smart. Guacamole, she's my moderator. Okay. Guacamole wins a free 10-minute reading, and you need one anyway, right? Holy guacamole. Ah, guacamole says, hi, Serge. Yes.
Tell them we're just chilling. Tell them what we do.
He says we're just chilling.
What we do.
What's what we do? So where was I? Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling you and Kenny or whoever this is. It's kind of like this nice yin yang energy. And trading, it's almost like you're swapping positions, Like, I'm going to be the naughty one, and I'm going to be the sweet one. Something like that. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of weird, but is there any other cards that you would like? Do you feel good? Yeah. Okay, good. I must be. Yeah, because oddly enough, I've never been the country person. I've been rock and roll. I'm a little bit rock and roll. But I act like more wholesome like the country girl, but I like my rock and roll. Rock and roll. Your country. All right. I live that duality. I do. I live it. I live it. Oh my gosh, you guys. I live it. And he's more rock and roll. That's cute. I don't. I don't mind country, but I don't really listen to it much. When I had one year, I was into, in eighth grade, I was into country. And that's when Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers was popular. And that, I was into that, but that was it. That was the last time I listened. I was that into it. I've never been into country. But I'll always love Dolly. Okay, he knew before I did because he came up with me while walking in the door, put his forehead on my belly, and then kissed it. He said he is happy to finally get a best friend. Aw, that's nice. Your special needs son. Aw, I love it when brothers and sisters are happy. I felt that way, like I had a boy, I had a girl, and I, me and the kid's dad like had a talk with the kids. How would you feel if I had another baby? And they're both like, yeah, we want a brother or a sister. And Sierra's like, no, we want a brother. She's like, I'm the princess. And then Sergio's like, yeah, we want a brother. I'm like, okay, one brother coming right up. So yeah. And that's how Sammy came about. Y'all know Sammy. Dottie West said that, I think. I was country when it wasn't cool. That's right. I was a lot of things when it wasn't cool. I was goth when it wasn't cool. I wore a lot of black and black eyeliner, and I never smiled in high school. Before and at I was doing it when like Madonna was popular and everybody was wearing day glow, and I just like I'm not that. I'm not about the day glow. I'm about being upset about the world. And I had holes in my jeans, and I had a shirt that I wore like almost every day that said rock or die. And really, really, yeah. And then this guy that I had a crush on, he would come by and he said, smile. I'm like, make me. I'm so tough. Oh my God. Yes, yes, I was that. I hated the word cute. If anybody came to my face and said you're cute, I was like, I'll punch you. No, I wasn't violent. It was definitely not violent, but I was very upset with the word cute. I hated that word. I didn't want to be cute. And I didn't see myself as sexy, and any, like that word scared me. I'm like, I'm not sexy. I wish I was, but I'm not sexy. I know that I'm not sexy. And then look at me now, how sexy I became. I'm so sexy now. I don't have to be a boy anymore because I'm sexy. Yeah, I just wanted to be David Lee Roth in high school. I wanted to be a boy. Not that I wanted to date girls, because I had a crush on a boy, but I just didn't want to deal with the girl stuff, being pretty and sexy. Like, oh no, wearing day glue and pearls and stuff like that. My teenage self wasn't all that different from my current self. Okay, well, I definitely am. I'll never like completely lose the rebel inside me. I remember I wrote some like protest songs in as a teenager. I was very angry at my parents all the time. But sometimes I was like slightly more lenient towards my dad, who was the one that yelled all the time. But at least he was honest, like in your face, honest. And then I would get mad at my mom for like keeping things to herself and not saying anything. And oh man. And then you like get into your 20s, and then you start to realize, wow, I was really weird. Like, why was I thinking all these things? I had an attitude of gratitude, especially when you become a mom. You're like, holy cow, this is not easy stuff. I'm so appreciative of my parents. But yeah, I was definitely a very typical angsty teenager. But I mean, to be honest, on the outside, I was mostly a good girl and I behaved and stuff. But I really didn't want to. I really wanted to be a rebel. I tried, I tried a little bit. I put my eyeliner on at school and I washed it off before I went home. That kind of rebel. Pretty much always been a joyful person, but with a mischievous streak. And moody and sad. Yeah. I felt like I had every other day. Like, this is a good day. This is a bad day. This is a good day. This is a bad day. He talked to me. Good day. He ignored me. Bad day. Like, I put too much emphasis on other people's attitudes. Silly. I wish there was some kind of less, like, school for that. Like, they have counselors, but kids don't even know that when they need a counselor. They think this is normal. Yes. Cool. I wrote on my jeans. I did. I wrote. Who? Oh, do we? Who else did that? I like had tears in my jeans, and I wrote. My jeans were full of pink ink ink pen. But I was also an artist, so I did a lot of cool designs. It's almost like my jeans were tattoos. I had all these like faces everywhere. Yeah, I wasn't like the best student, but I was also an A student at the same time. So it's like a mix of things. I was really bad at math, but I was really good at literature. I love listening to music. It's so funny to watch Stranger Things because that was me, like, the Walkman and the earphones everywhere. Yeah, listening to Journey and Police and Van Halen. And then I made friends with this one guy who's like he like let me borrow his Walkman all the time, and it was one of those really fancy ones, like high tech and expensive, and he got me into Chicago, and we would sit together and listen to Chicago songs, and he was really nice to me. And everybody's like, "Ooh, you guys should date. Y'all should be together. You're such a cute couple." La 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 la. But he was gay. Did not like me in that way. Just liked me as a friend, and that's fine. That was fine. He drew me a beautiful Valentine's card that I still have. Very sweet person in high school that made me feel better for a little while, but then he like totally shunned me and he ran off with the potheads, and I wanted to join him and he didn't let me because they were potheads. He's like, nope, you go be your good person that you are. Yeah, he was gay. I know. A gay pothead, so. And then when it came to senior prom, I was like wanted him to dance with me, but he wouldn't, cuz he like totally like I wasn't important in his life anymore or something like that. That was kind of sad. I have had so many like weird connections with both boys and girls. My best friend in not in my sophomore year, I remember I lost a lot of weight, and she's like, "Don't lose a lot of weight because you're gonna change, and then you're not gonna be the same nice girl that you used to be." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna change. I'll always be nice." And then she leaves. Like, my best friend's gone. That's the worst change. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Let's get into the readings. So is Luce next? Where's Luce? Yeah, Luce and then Chrissy. But if Luce doesn't show up right now, then I can go to Chrissy. You had a connection with this girl named Sarah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. What was her name? Cheryl. I think it was Cheryl. Cheryl with an S though. Cheryl. She is a black girl. I've had a lot of like best friends that were black, to be honest. And my best friend from high school, like in ninth grade, we met in Incarnate Word, so it was an all girls school, and then I had to be moved to because my parents couldn't afford the private school. Then I moved to HSPVA, which was great. It was an art school, and my brother actually asked me to do HSPVA because he wanted to go there and he wanted me to be there so we could be there together. Like okay, so I auditioned for HSPVA. But my best friend from Incarnate Word, Lisa Johnson, she still like considers me her best friend to this day. So God bless Lisa Johnson wherever you are. Oh, I really really like to like talk to her and connect with her, but she like doesn't do. Can you believe she doesn't do any social media or anything? Nothing. So I have to send her like slow mail, snail mail. Okay, Luce. So, what do you see happening for me this August? I feel like this August is going to be so exciting. Let's see. This August for Luce. All right. Ooh. Running away. Climbing through the window. Kissing. Lovey-dovey. Three of Cups means celebration. And in my deck, it's the Tryst card, so it means like a romantic getaway. Okay. We got the Ace of Swords. So like this makes me feel like having a great idea, an epiphany, like an aha moment, like, oh yeah, I know what to do. I need to do blah blah blah. So does this kind of feeling overcomes you, an idea, moment. And maybe your husband is something about work and you're encouraging the things that he needs to do. It's kind of, this is, the defense card and, protecting the castle and defending the castle. And it also gives me the second energy that it gives me is like almost like stay at home mom, sending the man off, like here's a token of my love, like giving him his lunch and or kiss on the cheek and have a good day kind of thing. Like even if you're not a stay-at-home person, it's always sending off your person with love and good intentions and telling them to have a nice day. And oh, okay, see you in a little bit. But but it looks like I feel like this could be maybe difficulties that like challenges come up at work or something like that, maybe for your husband. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of that and that kind of energy, like and he really depends on your support and your love and your kindness, and I think and maybe an idea coming through. There's a bit of a challenge happening in some area. So I feel like, somebody, one or the other of you may have to start over again. Like, find a new job, find something new, let something go and start something new. Kind of a start over energy. But as long as you approach everything with a heart full of love, you guys can get through anything together. I don't think it's going to be too super serious, but don't stay too long in something if it's feeling uncomfortable. Definitely, like before it gets really uncomfortable, do something about it, even if it's, whether it's work or health or environment or anything. Don't hesitate to make a change if you feel like in your heart it's the right thing to do. And look, you've got the Page of Pentacles. See, they're always close together, always loving, always considerate of each other's feelings. Okay. So let's see what the unicorn has to say. Ooh, see, you got support. Support says, ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. You're already looking for a new job. Okay. Yeah, so that's probably you. A bit of a struggle. And the roles could be reversed here too, like him sending you off, saying, either way, you send each other off, but he might be saying, here you go, honey. Here's a lunch. Or here's a kiss and take care of yourself. See, because you're like this together, you're like, his pain is your pain, your pain's his pain. He like cares about everything that you go through. And he is your support. So, and so for you, don't be afraid to ask, because it's saying ask for help and get more rest and nurture yourself. And if he wants to nurture you, let him, because he feels like there's times where he needs to do that, And you can trade back and forth, But there's time that you need it sometimes more than he does. Especially if you're dealing with new stuff and it's scary, Anything else from the unicorns? Oh, right. Oh, that's nice. Yep, see? You got freedom. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. It's definitely giving you a big thumbs up to go into, trust that new venture in your life. All right. Maybe we need some... Oh, I know. I'll do a little Letterman. See what's up for the next month for you. Oh, this is perfect. Look, the man and the woman came out together. So you guys definitely are very supportive of each other. You have the moon. So according to the moon phases and cycles, like is tomorrow full moon? I haven't been keeping track as much as I should be. Let's see. Okay, so nope, but Jupiter goes in retrograde on the 28th. So we just had a new moon on the 13th. The full moon. Oh, the full moon is on the 28th. Okay, 28th. The full moon in Leo. Yeah. All right. So on those full moons and new moons and crescent moon might be also one that you have special power using, doing rituals and doing your um, intentions, setting intentions. So I think that that's just what the moon means. Use that. The tree is about your life, your destiny, about your body, about your health, your karma. Definitely take good care of yourself. And also, like, if you have a chance to meditate or just have a quiet time, like, reach out to your ancestors. Your ancestors are kind of calling out to you. Very nice. Also, I'm getting like fertility vibes from this too. Okay. And then we have the book. So whatever you like go into next, you might have to do a little bit of research, maybe a little study, little training, little school or something, but it'll be fun stuff. Or you can it could have to do with journaling and writing down, just brainstorming, making lists, thinking of what excites you, kind of following a subject down the rabbit hole in a way, like something that gets you excited. Just keep googling and see where that Google leads to what, just like keep going with it and see where it leads. And then we've got the sun. The sun shines on everything. It just means you're going to have a lot of clarity and good luck, happiness coming through. Got the sun and the moon, so you have both perspectives. You can see the both sides of everything. And you have the, oh my gosh, August is going to be so good. Look, you have the sun, moon, and the stars are coming out for you and your guy. Whoa! Right? This is nice. Maybe this is saying with the book and the ancestors, um, do one of those DNA tests to see what your heritage is or something. I don't know. It's that might be something interesting to try, or ancestry.com, or like something like that. I don't know if you've done that. The swab. I got that in my head suddenly. Okay. I think everything's gonna turn out. Everything's turning up roses. It's looking good. Right. The sun, moon, and the stars. Okay. And Goose and Chrissy. You've been Googling a lot lately. All right, good. I think that it's leading you in the right direction. It's like you're following a trail you're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit just the thing that you need when you need it. I feel like it. Chrissy. So Chrissy, you asked something earlier. No. Any potential with, is that a Scorpio or a Virgo? Oh, Virgo, stay or go? Will we meet or when? Okay. Any potential? Stay or go? Stay or go with your Virgo? Should Chrissy stay? Yes or no? It's kind of a yes. Yes. I'm saying check the cards. Okay. Let's check the cards. Yes or no? Oh, really? Serious people. Almost sometimes they feel refreshing because, you know, they're so serious. If you're used to silly people. Or frivolous, lighthearted people who don't make much commitments. My ex-husband, he was serious. He was serious. But it felt, you know, like he was very dependable. But then things went south. Why so serious? Ooh, we got the bear. The bear represents the boss, the big guy, the main guy. For Chrissy, will we meet and when? 15. Will you meet? Hi, Kiki. So the thing about the bear, it has to do with long term. It's not saying about when you'll meet, maybe. I mean, if it's saying when you meet, it's going to be a while. But if it's saying about your meeting, how is this, what is going to turn up from meeting this person? And what this is saying, it's going to be a long-term relationship. So if you want a long-term relationship, then hold out for this bear because it'll be a long-term relationship with this guy. Not everybody out there has that potential, but there is a potential for long-term. So let's see more about this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ooh, soon. So something's happening within a day, a week, or a month. And since tomorrow is a full moon, I would say set your intentions tomorrow. If nothing actually happens tomorrow, then use that day as as a portal, as an energy day for manifesting, for setting intentions. And then see what manifests within a week or a month. Welcome back. I feel like, yeah, there is somebody coming through, and I think you will meet for sure. Yes, I think you definitely will meet. Let's see anything else. Okay, the fox. So it may not, you know, I think this meeting can happen now or soon, within a day or a week. Oh, the feather. But in order for this to happen now, there may need to be some clever, crafty, sneaky actions. And if it doesn't feel right to be sneaky about it, to go about it in a subversive way, then you might want to put it off. But if you don't mind the sneakiness, then it could definitely happen very soon. And also, we have the 14th coming through. Oh, finally getting sleepy. And then we have the garden, 20th. So it could be some kind of social event. It could be like it could be an outdoor party. It could be like a festival. It could be a concert. It could be a place, someplace where you're an audience, or you're a performer, or somebody you know is a performer, something like that, like a something where you're outside. So that's possible coming through. But also the garden, dealing with everything social. It could be social media as well. All right, and we've got two major cards talking about longevity and stability. So this person is, when they come through, they will be your forever person. We also have the 35 mid-month stability. This is a sturdy situation, and also can deal with ports and beaches and ports. Ah, interesting. You know, the word port never meant anything until recently. Oh, what are you doing? Say hi, Kiki. It's Kiki. She's being crazy. Say hello, everybody. I'm being crazy. I'm crazy Kiki. Pussy. Okay. All right. Let's see about the tarot. Stop it, Kiki. What are you doing? Do you want to go out? Tell Sergio. Ooh, we've got the Queen of Swords. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Kind of in your head, maybe overthinking things. I don't know if that's you or some other energy coming through. Let's see. Yeah, I would say being too anxious or overthinking about timing can push it away. So you have to sort of surrender. You have to kind of like let go of expectations. You have to kind of be yay and be into just like enjoying life. And I feel like this is hobbies. You know, enjoy your hobbies, whether it's singing or dancing or playing an instrument or watching other playing or listening to music or whatever it is. Let music soothe you whenever you're feeling anxious about time and stuff like that. Princess of Wands, she's kind of sassy, and she maybe this has to do with temperament, like try to, you know, use that spark, that fiery energy and that passion for good things instead of like blowing up and getting angry or whatever, or pouting and wanting your way, whatever, you know. I don't know if that's you, but there's that kind of like sassy quality coming through here. So anyway, I don't know if you have any kids that do that or kids around you or people, but look at that. We have the Queen of Wands. So it looks like a mother-daughter relationship almost. Or it may be the mature woman and then that little, like when you act like a kid and you're like, did I do that? Did I really do that? Did I act that way? So it's like trying to find your more mature side of who you are and be more like rise to the occasion and not fall prey to those basic nature of like just of getting all like angry or something about something of stuff. I don't know. That's what it feels like. You know, like little, like letting your temper get in the way. All right, let's see. Oh, nice. We have the Hierophant and the Star. And he's like, you know, pointing to you. I think this is going to happen. But with the Hierophant here, it just seems like for him to do something, he'd have to do it in a sort of sneaky way. Like, he has to kind of go against some of his basic morals and things like that, it seems. Maybe not morals is not the right word, but his usual way, his routines or his structure or what he's used to doing. And what some kind of code or thing he follows or something like that. But I feel like he sees you as worth it. Like you're his dream, like you're his goal, like you're his star, like you're what he desires, what he wishes for, you know? So it's strong. The pull is strong. I think he might even like the sassy girl in you too. Like I think he likes it when you get angry and your face gets all red or something. I don't know. Something about that. There's a lot of women here though. A lot of women. It's just one man. Look at all these women. So I think this is you. There's him. And then, like, who's this? Like, is this a mother and daughter? Is this, like, parts of you? Are these parts of your personality? Like, the sassy. Now, the Ace of Wands could represent libido, like his sex drive, too. Like, he's horny for you. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, this is a lot. This feels very passionate. This feels sort of, you know, like Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler. This kind of friction, but good energy, like sexy energy, but almost like power, a little bit of power struggle, you know, a little bit like that happening. Anyway. Okay. So, Chrissy, I guess that's it for you. I hope that helps. It seems like yes. It seems like soon. And yeah, I just see, I see like it's important for you just to step into your, you know, mature divine woman and maybe use the moon phases also for manifesting abilities, and then surrender and don't stay in your head too much. That's what my advice is for you. Okay. So, Cheryl. Oh no, wait. Alaya. Alaya's next. Sorry. Alaya, I recently met a new man and he's everything I could have asked for. He took me on a trip to Hawaii. Wow. But is a travel nurse and just moved to a different country for a new contract. Wow. I'd like to know if there is a future for us. Also, hi Cherry. I've missed coming on. I missed you too, honey. Okay, let's see if there's a future for you in this travel guide. How nice to go to Hawaii. Is there a future for you guys? Alright. I bet. Ooh, yes, there is a future for you. The Two of Wands right away is saying you're gonna start then like the next time you talk, it's about plans. It's about your future. It's about being on the same mindset about what to do next, like where you're gonna go next, where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do, how you're gonna see each other, how's it gonna go. Like he doesn't want to lose you, obviously. I think, and see how his head is turned to her, and she's like, she's like you know, she's like, you like him, right? And you're like, whoa, he's serious, and he's like really focused, saying, I want to do this and I want to do this and so yeah, there's a lot of plans that could even be represent proposals too, right there. So that is definitely possible in the future. Let's see what else. This King of Wands keep coming out, but that represents, your hot man, the Fire King, half of your twin flame, possibly. It could represent just like a passionate person, very passionate man, very charismatic, very happy-go-lucky, and a lot of joie de vivre, love of life. All right, but you got choices, and so you have to decide. Since he likes to travel and everything, I mean, there'll be like like you had a chance to travel with him, and then there'll be times where you'll be separate, and so you have to decide for yourself: is this what you want, or do you want to look for something that's more homebound or something like that? But you have choices coming up. And there might be somebody else, shows interest in you. But this is the Wounded Warrior. This could be the different guy that comes through. I don't see it as your Hawaii guy. Travel nurse. Yeah. Okay. With this, this could be your travel guy, and he's like, he might be a little. I'm feeling like he might be scared. You might be interested in somebody else, or you might consider your options, because he's like, please no, like please stay with me or stick with me. I know this is difficult, but I know we can make it work somehow. I feel kind of like, see how this guy with the bandage makes me think of nursing, the doctoring somebody with a wound. So I feel like that represents him, unless it's somebody else coming through, like somebody that you've known from the past who's been through a lot and is finally coming to apologize or say something to you like, look, I know we've been through a lot, but I feel like you know, I want to give it a chance. And that's one of your cups coming through. You have 7 cups. You know, you have many choices out there, and one of the choices now, this is 7 of Cups, but we have 3 women representing the 7 of Cups, and there, and there's like, I don't know if you can see, but there's like this big one. Then there's 2, 4, maybe 5. What it just means is multiple choices, right? So, good night, Terry. Okay. Well, have a good night. Good to see you. Yeah, there's somebody peeking at you. Somebody's still looking, and you'll be peeking. Like, I think you might be wondering if anybody's watching you or thinking about you. Okay. Okay. You're the enchantress, you know, you're very seductive, alluring. People find you magnetic. I feel like my son's dad keeps wanting to try with me, but that's not what I want anymore. I feel that too, like somebody you already know. It could be him, could be somebody else, or both him and somebody else. But people are watching you. They see you as very beautiful, seductive, attractive, and there you have temptation. You have a temptation to go a route that I don't think you're gonna feel comfortable with. So maybe don't, you know. Like I feel like the travel guy feels good energy. Like he's a really good person, even if you know you have to make some kind of concessions. Oh look, you guys are the 2 of Cups. He's a good match for you. There is a possibility in the future for you too. Let me see what the the romantic fairy has to say. Oh, you got twin flame recognition at the bottom. I feel like these like fish in the sea, whatever the choices here are kind of inferior to him as far as you know, personality and the you know package basically. Like this guy is like, this to me also represents like he's the total package. Like he's hot, he's fine, he's awesome, he's rich, and he's beautiful and whatever. Ooh. So forgiveness. You might be very tempted to forgive somebody from the past and allow a rendezvous to happen. Beware of that devil, because I think if you go here, you may not be able to repair what you have, or you may not be able to continue what you have with your travel guy. So that's, I don't know. Oh, I fell down. It's saying no. Anyway, you also have fearless love. So a courageous leap into the unknown. I feel like the travel guy is kind of this, like, the reason why you're scared is because you don't know what the future holds. And you don't want to be alone. You don't want, the whole point of being with, having a partner in your life is so you have somebody with you, so you don't want to be alone. But there is definitely more to it than that, and that's where you're going to reflect, like, what else is it about relationships that are important to me? What else it is about him in particular that makes me want to be with him? And you know, like, reflect on all the things that you like about him. And okay, so I think but you know, forgiveness is always good, and if you can forgive and just let go, that's fine. If your forgiveness has to do with a rekindling of some past feelings, then maybe not so good. I don't know, that's up to you. It is your life after all. But the devil came out, and I feel the devil came out as a warning. Don't let your lust lead you. You can rely on your brains and your sensibilities and your logic, but more than anything, let your intuition be your guide and really decide from your intuition. Let's get some what are these guys? Unicorns. Okay. Oh, nice. So you got dance. Dance. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. So don't be sitting there, be scared. What you should do is, dance under the new moon, on the full moon tomorrow. No, 28th. The 28th. Because I'm already thinking this is the 27th because I did the daily dust already. But anyway, I'm always a day ahead of myself. So, oh, look, I got a picture of me of a picture of me of a picture of me. I'm getting silly again. So, dance under the full moon. Manifest it in. Like, you don't have to be afraid. What is it that you want? You want is a partner. What you want is him as your partner. What you want is him by your side. And so maybe if you just say that to the universe, say, universe, I really like this guy. I really want to be his partner. I wanted him to be by my side. Maybe the universe will arrange it somehow that he gets a job in a location that you both can, move to. Something easier that makes more sense for both of you. And maybe he'll find some stability, something that, like everybody got the anchor tonight, but that's what you need. You need an anchor. You need a port. You need someplace that you can call home with this guy. Yes, Foxy. Yes, see, the anchor did come out for you. I feel like there is a good chance that you could have an anchored connection with somebody, with this guy. I think it's very possible. So don't be afraid, be fearless. He tells me that no other place has felt like home like it does out here where I'm from. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's perfect. Well, remind him of that. I'm here and at your home. There's no place like home. Home is with me. You should just tell him that. You know why? Because home is with me. So you better get back here to your home. Just keep reminding him where his home is. Let's see if there's any messages for you. Oh, you're like a shooting star in the rain. I want to feel you from the inside. Ooh, you want some sexy, sexy time. So definitely the devil could also represent the libido, the sexuality, the sensuality. Like he won't be able to take being, I don't know, have you guys been intimate? If you've already been intimate, he definitely doesn't want to stop the intimacy. He wants more of it. So maybe don't make it so easy for him. Like, don't get intimate on video or don't get intimate on the phone, like that way he'll be more inclined to come back into your physical arms. I don't know. Maybe not play games, but still. Still, whenever you are talking, you can say things like, I wish you were here in my arms. I can show you what I could do with you while you're here, Lots of things like that. Can be good. Anyways. I think there's some good possibilities. Good prospects. Good chances. You look like a good couple to me. You look It looks like a good connection. Just be, I don't know, the devil's the only warning. It's like, don't let the material, or don't let your lust, or don't let temptation of other people get in the way of your connection with this guy. So okay. Well, that's it for tonight. No, I'm kidding. Haha. So we can do Cheryl. Very intimate, but yes, I like that. I would want him to actually want me, for me not sexual all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I want you for you. That's what you need. I was thinking that too. I want somebody who wants me for me as well. Hi, Cheryl. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. I'm popping my back. I need a chiropractor. So, Cheryl, I just wanted to know, any messages for me from my guides. Okay. All right, let's ask the mermaids. I mean the unicorns. The unicorns are your guides tonight. We have cycles. Oh my gosh. And then that moon back there again. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. See? Everybody needs to tune into moon magic. Good night. Oh, okay. We'll sleep well. So definitely set some intentions and do some ritual work tomorrow night. Also, if it's a Leo moon, then that means, is it Leo? No, it should be Aquarius moon. Anyway, if it's a Leo moon, then to me it's the beginning of Lion's gates. Oh, and you have lion energy. Oh, look, you have gentleness. Be kind to yourself and to others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Tell yourself loving things. Talk to yourself the way you want, the way you would want to be talk to yourself that way. The way you would want people to talk to anybody you love, you know? Talk to yourself the same way, you know? I know that sometimes it's hard. We fall into a little trap of getting down on ourselves, you know? But it's important not to like be so hard on ourselves. There's plenty of people out there that can be hard on us. We don't have to be hard on ourselves. Okay, you got a challenge coming through here. 5 of Wands. Could be inner struggle. Could be like a little bit of an argument with somebody. You have 3 of Wands though. That's good. Like you're looking forward to there's something coming through for you. Something good. Something you've been waiting for. Some kind of really positive change coming through. So it's almost like, you know how that phrase goes, you can say whatever you want to me today. Nothing's gonna make me have a bad day, cause like when you have like a really good day or you have some really good news, but there's other people being their usual pissy selves or whatever. It's like whatever. You can say whatever you want to me today. I'm like so happy. Like something exciting's happening. So like whoever's trying to challenge you or get you down, it's not gonna succeed because you just heard some really good news. I don't know when this is gonna be. You just heard some really good news and it's like something's coming through for you. So it's just a matter of waiting. Oh, you have the 10 of Wands. So it's like you're gonna be able to set down your burdens and somebody's going to take up the slack. You know, going to help you with something. Somebody's lifting you up. Somebody is saying, look, you've done enough of this work on your own. I'm here to help you. Somebody giving you some support. I like that. Nice. Kind of a hero energy almost. Kind of like the carry me home energy. Like the officer and the gentleman. You owe your ex-husband. I felt that. I felt the ex right there. And then you have the Princess of Pentacles. You know, this to me is, you know, child energy. And at first I thought maybe it represents Nikki, even though it's a girl, but I think it means you. It's like the little wounded girl inside you. And you know how like when we deal with certain people that push all our buttons, they're just jerks, you know. It's sometimes we get pushed back down into that small feeling. Like I don't want to feel small. Like this person keeps trying to make me feel small, but I'm not small, you know. Um, just yeah. So don't let them make you feel small because you are an amazingly skilled professional dynamic woman, master of you're a master basically. That's what this says. Like you do amazing work and no, you know, like people may be envious of that, but nobody can take that away from you. This is your talent. This is your skill. You have amazing skills. So you're not a small little girl. You're an amazing, dynamic Wonder Woman. you're uh, you're the Empress. You're the Empress. You're not a princess. Although princess is okay. Maybe you want to be treated like a princess sometimes, though. That could be it. There's a longing inside you that, like, oh man, I know I'm the empress. I have to keep my stuff together all the time, but sometimes I just want to be somebody's princess. Somebody take care of me, and maybe that is it. Maybe there's a part of you that needs that, like you said, and maybe somebody will be coming through like that because it feels like it, like they will. Let's see. Okay, but you know, you're the high priestess. You would know. You would know just as much as me. He triggered me a lot, and it takes a lot to get me to cry. I don't cry often at all. So the best way out of that is to tap into your higher self energy, into your intuition. Go into the moment of when he triggered you. Like try to keep the noise of it out of your head and just only focus on you and say what was it about that word or that phrase, and just try to think about it without emotional. And it's called I've done that, it's like being in the now. So somebody called me names. I'm like, what triggers me is when people don't believe me. Okay. And so I'm like, why is that important that people believe you? So I kind of followed the little rabbit hole down into. I was like, when I was a little girl, I had a very important incident happen where I saw a robbery. I saw this man steal at a wedding reception from the office, and the police came that night, and they were taking everybody's statement, and I was trying to tell the police I saw something, and they looked at me, and they looked like they were listening, but then they dismissed me because I was a kid. And that feeling of being dismissed, as if what I have to say is not important, is something that has happened multiple times as a child, with parents and older people, authority people, whatever. And so I was following down, like I I used to think, um, when psychiatrists say things like, uh, mother issues, father issues, childhood issues. I used to think that's not me. I had a wonderful childhood. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. But when I started doing this a little bit more, like just like focusing on triggered moments, it usually did bring me back to something in my childhood. Not always to my parents, but sometimes to my parents too. And so then you start to ask yourself, well, why is it so important? It isn't the real important thing here that you trust yourself, and does it matter if other people trust you? You know the truth of the matter. You know who you are. You believe in yourself, even if other people don't believe in you. So just stick with that. Stick with that faith in yourself, and don't worry about what other people say. And I mean, it's something that still happens today, like the naysayers. I've had the dang naysayers my whole life. My brother, for God's sake. It's like, why do people have to do that? Like, it's almost like they can't accept joy and miracles and the unusual or the unknown. They have to knock it down because they don't want to, it's like, if I believe in this, I'm foolish. Well, fine, you do you, but I don't tell me that I can't believe in this, or that it doesn't resonate to me, and it doesn't make me powerful and strong, because it does. Like, my faith in myself is what has gotten me here today. Good night, Quacky. So, anyway, that's just an example of how, like, going down the rabbit hole, I guess, whatever, like going down into and like shadow work or whatever you need to do and it kind of in a way helps resolve or diffuses a little bit what the negative person said to you, because it puts the pressure back on them. It's like, this isn't about me, this is about their perceptions, and whatever. They can go, sit on attack. they, I, it's a false sense of love and concern for you. But all it really is it's a power play, and it's jealousy and envy, not being as content as you and stuff like that. Like, you can be content in this because you've done the work. They haven't done the work, and so they're like lashing out at other people because they haven't done their own work for themselves. So that's kind of how I see it. That's kind of how I had to treat that night. That person like attacked me in a really mean way, like hurt people. So I took it from that perspective. First of all, like this guy's really hurt, and why would they want to do that? And you know what? It's not important because it's not the truth. What they said was not the truth, and so it doesn't matter what they said. They can say whatever they want. They wanted to hurt me. That's obvious. For what reason is not, but it didn't. But that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what they said or why they said it. It's not true. So that's kind of how I took it, or how I had to convince myself after a while. It's not easy at first. That dude made me cry too, just like your ex made you cry. So it's not easy right away, but but the more you kind of analyze it, here's where your intellect actually kind of helps you, because it pulls you away from the emotional attachment to the words, and it analyzes in an intellectual logical way, and it kind of relieves it a little bit and diffuses it and helps you get over it. So I feel like, hey Queen Sugar, how are you, honey? So I feel like that's going to be the main thing that helps you here. Is so I don't know if you watch Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, or any of his videos. He's a really cute little guy who's very wise in his philosophies. And I mean, I think there's nothing, I think he's the kind of guy that anybody could like, from all walks of life. And he taps into, a lot of interesting stuff. And he's definitely spiritual, and he like it is based on wisdom over the ego mind, is basically what it boils down to. So I think you might like him if you're interested in and listening to somebody that can be, he's so soothing too, like he's very soothing in way and how he describes things, and he's kind of funny too. He's funny. So I don't know, I like him. I know we don't always have the same taste, but I think you might like him. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, things are, I mean, you're ending with the high priestess, so I think things are good. I think you're going into your higher self, and you're finding solutions for yourself, and you're tapping into your intuition, and you're really learning about yourself. And this is just another part of your ascension and your spiritual growth. Maybe, unfortunately, maybe spirit had to send your ex-husband for some tweaking, fine tuning on your journey. Like, oh, Cheryl needs a few challenges here. See how she does with this. Like, but I would say, hey spirit, I have enough karma, I'm done, you don't need to send me any more of this, send me the good stuff now. Just tell the universe on the full moon, the 28th, say, okay, I'm ready for the good stuff. Thank you. I passed my test. Give me the good. Give me the good. That's what you should do. I look adorable. Thanks. I had my hair down, but I got hot. So I love your cards. I don't know, like they like add a nice spice to every reading. Definitely think I'm gonna use that. So the next reading coming up, my next pick a card was gonna. I'm like, is it already August? I gotta do an August reading. Well, thank you. One day when I was taking Sammy to a job interview, I saw Rue 21. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I used to shop there once in a while. I'm go see what they got. They had like the special for shirts and blouses. I didn't like anything but this one, but still, I got it. I got it, and I got some like sexy dresses that I only wore for TikTok because I would not wear them out because I'm too shy like that. But I'll wear them to perform, but not to just be out and about, eat in a beach. Okay, Miss Friend. Are you ready? Oh, a big reading. Do you want me to do this tonight or do you want a private reading? You've been here all night listening. I don't mind doing it. You tell me when to stop. I'll start and you just say, okay, that's perfect. That's enough messages. Okay. Here we go. Working with my cards feels like working with an old friend. All right, you've got Virgo energy coming through. That must mean Queen Sugar because Queen Sugar's here. So the Hermit means it might be a nice time to take a little retreat, you know, do a little pampering, a little, I mean, when I say pampering, I think like spa, but like a spiritual spa, something where you're just taking time for yourself, you're learning things. I hear a library for some reason. Getting lost in the bookstore or going to a library. Also, this feels like long distance, like somebody shining their light. This is like a hello from across the way. I love you. Feels like a message too. You're welcome, Cheryl. Yeah, it's a love message. That's exactly what it is. It's Jefferson telling you hello from a distance. Yeah, he's like, I wish I could be there holding you. And I'm manifesting things. Just wait and see. Let's see what else. It's got the magic. He's the magic man. He's got the magic hands. Oh, cold late nights so long ago. Let's see. Ooh, you've got the King of Swords. I found out last night that he works at his local Walmart now, just like I do. Oh, y'all are twinning. So I feel like he's feeling good in his, he's feeling good. Like with the King of Swords, it's intelligence. It's a little bit of yeah. It just feels like kind of posh traveling life. The traveling life for me. He feels posh. 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 He just really I think that's what his goals are, to like really be able to present himself in a very regal, fine way to you. The posh traveling life, the traveling life for me. Oh, sorry. Woo-hoo. Okay, and then you have the High Priestess. Very nice. Also, you're also in your intuition. I feel a bit of a psychic thing happening with you guys. Telepathy coming through. Telepathy. And yeah, this kind of makes me feel like in this case, oh, and see, you got the King and the Queen of Swords. In this case, it's not so being so much being in your head, like in your head overthinking. It's like being in your head, a telepathic, and you guys being two of a kind, two of a kind. From the sounds of it, his hours could be better, but he's still doing his best at saving up. Yeah, I think he's doing very well at saving. Well, I think things will get brighter and brighter for him. But for now, I think he just enjoys feeling a little, yeah, like a little boost in his life. And he dreams about kissing you. And the next first kiss that you will have together. And he gets butterflies when in his tummy when he thinks about you. I don't know, like I feel like he's trying to send you telepathic energy, remote sexual energy. That kind of the energy. That's what I'm getting here. Like, can you feel it? Do you feel my kissing your cheek? Do you feel me running my hands over your arm? Do you feel that? Yeah. Like twinkle twinkle little star. So this is the Nine of Cups. He's making wishes. Wishes coming true. With the magician and the wish card, really is trying to manifest, the his thoughts, his ideas into reality. But if I'm definitely getting a telepathy he's working on, like trying to remotely touch you. That's something you might want to try to work on together. Like, see if you can tap into that, this that remotely feeling each other, touching each other, communicating with each other. Do some automatic writing and see what he says to you. All right, yeah. This kind of shows like a person busy at work. You're both busy at work. When you have time, though, take a little time out. I feel like you're both, to be honest, I don't know why I'm saying to be honest, but I want you to know that he's very faithful. You're faithful, he's faithful. You're both only only thing you're putting your focus on other than each other is your work, so while you can't be together, you're focused on work. But you can take some time to try some 5D energy work. I think that would be fun, and do this remote touching, remote sexuality. That would be a fun challenge, or a fun little activity to try. You have the Queen of Pentacles, so there's the sensuality and earthiness, um, the mother aspect of you, connected with your crown chakra is your heart chakra, and all, like getting all the, that's what I'm seeing, like the chakras aligned. And then, yeah, make a note of it and definitely look into it, because I think that's what I think one of the missions for twin flames out there is telepathy. If they don't already have it, then one of the missions is working on telepathy. And I think some twin flames get stuck on that, and when they don't aren't able to really achieve telepathy, sometimes miscommunication happens, and separation gets, or their their distance seems to get wider instead of closer. Like they're always connected, but they seem to drift apart because they're not willing to try that. Or I don't know if it's a willingness, but so I had a client, and I feel like that message came out a lot for her to try telepathy, but I don't know if she ever actually really practiced it. I don't know if she did, and then the next time she would talk to me, is she would be wondering what's going on with them, and I'm like, well, have you tried to ask him? Have you tried to talk to him with your mind? So yeah, I feel like that's one of our things that twin flames are supposed to try to do. It's one of our superpowers, basically, to have telepathy with each other, and eventually telepathy with everyone. But with twin flame, it's the easiest to accomplish with your twin flame. It's like twins born separated at birth. One's in the United States and one's in Europe, and somehow they connect and they can feel each other's feelings. Even the birth mother, like you've heard that before. Mothers can remotely feel the feelings of their kids too, or pain or whatever. It's been documented that that happens. And so that's another thing. Like, this happened to me. Like, if your person is going through like toothache or kidney, you know, kidney stones, or something like that, you'll feel it too. Or you may feel it into a certain degree, maybe not as extreme, but you may feel it too. You may have shared pains and things. So yeah, it's something that could be. Good night. Good night, good night. Do, 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 do. Okay, so let's see what else we want to know. Let's get some messages. Yeah, I have you. We have, oh, my poor heart aches with every step you take. Interesting. Yes. And we have, want to vanish inside your kiss. Every day I love you more and more. See? Want to vanish inside your kiss. Every day I love you more and more. Have you ever seen Moulin Rouge? You should watch that if you haven't. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Oh, it's about love. It's a little sad, but it's also really beautiful. It's very fun, and it's kind of like it's got a little bit of a musical quality to it. It's with Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor, and Ewan McGregor falls in love with Nicole Kidman, and she is a star of Moulin Rouge, and it's almost like forbidden love, and but he's very affectionate, verbally affectionate in his feelings, and he tells her like from the heart how much he loves her, and she's all, oh, okay, okay. Like, all right. I'm liking this, but I don't want to, like she's like holding back, and then finally she lets go and she enjoys this connection. But yeah, anyway, it's very romantic. It's cute. A lot of good songs. Like this, the Elephant Love Medley has all these like romantic songs, and that's where I got that one. Oh, I think that one. There's another one that's not in the Elephant Love Medley. There's another song. But anyway, there's some good songs in that. So, and then we have Every Day I hold you with my inner child. He's really thinking about holding you, touching you, kissing you. So I think this is a calling to for the remote touching. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. See it. Oh, you have? Okay. that's it comes from the movie Moulin Rouge. And it's funny, Toulouse-Lautrec. It's all like that Art Nouveau era. the Art Deco era too. And inch by inch we get closer and closer to every little part of each other, baby. Let them. Oh, it's Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson and sings that. And yeah. It's such beautiful tight harmony, the male and the female parts, like really good. I'm gonna have to sing that again. I like that one. On Smule. I'm gonna fly away, glad you go my way. I love it when we're cruising together. That's the inch by inch we get closer and closer comes from cruising together. So it could be like this message that he wants to travel with you or something. Let's get some more songs. Cruising with me, love. The last song that I felt called to, that I felt like it was a message from him, was Endless Love. I know. That's a nice one. Ooh, I posted a good one on the community page. You should listen to that. The words are really beautiful. The video is really cute too. Then you have, he's like, I have to hide my feelings. Why do you have to hide your feelings? I have to hide my feelings for you. Maybe he's just like embarrassed that he's so crazy about you. Let me be your emperor. You are the woman of my dreams. Are you coming to the tree? Are you coming to the tree? Let's see what's coming up in the future. Where is that tree? What is it about? Where is it going? What's it going to happen? I know, no need to hide. Ooh, maybe the hiding has to do with the surprise. There's a divine timing, a serendipitous event about to happen. But yeah, right now he's living in the material world, and he is a material guy. Yeah, that's a lot of the visible trappings right now because he's trying to save up money and stuff. And maybe that's the facade too. Like maybe it's not quite as important. It is important, but at the same time, like he wants people to see that it's important to him. What he really would like to do is just be with you and be lazy and sleep in a hammock. Memento. So this is a gift from someone special. I feel like that could be like, I don't know if you have something that he's given you that you kind of cherish, you put in a special place, but there might be something coming up like that. Or a day, that serendipitous event that happens, there could be a memento that comes out of that. Something that you cherish and hold on to. But maybe in general, you just cherish and hold on to each other. Ooh, you've got real feelings. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Okay, so I think that's a clue, though, that it's important to explore this idea that I brought up. He at first was like, I don't want to live in Kingman, my current Arizona town, forever. But I was like, neither do I. But we'll be happy no matter where we end up as long as we're together. Yeah, and he agreed. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's see what's on the menu for you. A Sunday. Ooh, Scorpio. decadent, memorable, sexually compatible, great kisser. All right, I'm saying there's kissing coming out. There's decadence, there's sexuality coming out. It it is like what he's always thinking of it now instead of just thinking of it, send it to each other. Like really touch each other. Like call to him like, all right, hey Jefferson, are you there? Can you hear me? You know, and think of a place that you would want to touch him and think about his lips and think about kissing him. Send him, you know, it's like sending him a kiss, but you actually, it's almost like actually being. Have you ever seen Sense8? Like that's another one that's where it's kind of like a remote situation where somebody's like almost not teleporting, but it's almost like being in that scene or in that place with that person. I think we could do stuff like that. Maybe, I mean, that shows sort of the extreme version of of people's abilities, but I think we have some of that potential. These people, the Sense8 people, brothers and sisters, they're like twin flames, but there's 8 of them, and yeah, you got a notepad, write down all these ideas. And it's a Netflix series, really cool. It's kind of older, but it's really, I recommend it highly. If anybody wants to know kind of what that, like in a more fantasy way, what a twin flame kind of is. This is more of about like a family situation. Brothers and sisters, they're all like 20 something year olds, all about the same age, and so that part of it is like the fantasy, but and they're also not like blood related. They're spiritually related from different parts of the world, like different cultures, different backgrounds, but they're all like connected this way, and they are can remotely go to each other when they are called, when they're needed. It's really fascinating. I love that show. All right, you got fried chicken. And well liked, stylish, attentive, generous, and popular. Let's see what else. And ooh, espresso martini. I'm gonna have to try one of these one day. Flashy, high energy, luxurious, self-confident, entertaining. That's why I'm like I was hearing the posh traveling life, the traveling life for me. Like I think he really wants to do something fancy for you. Like he may not be making, he may be like, slow and steady wins the race when it comes to making money, but once he saves enough, he's gonna do something very extravagant, it feels like. Okay. What else can we do for you? We can do a little alignment. Yes. Yes, I think so. P-O-S-H, push. Let's see. It's a big flip. Oh, I didn't get you a unicorn one yet. What's coming up next? Queen Sugar managed to get a timing reading from me last night saying that he might be back in my town in May or June of 2023. Okay, let's see what the Letterman says about it. We have the anchor. So you two are anchored to each other long term. You're going to be together forever. And you have the tree. I feel like, well, you have destiny, a karma, and also this represents May, so that checks out for 2023, May. And also, um, it's tuning in with your ancestors. That your ancestors are calling you, like they want you to use, to talk to them. They have some advice. They want to give you some help. Maybe, like I've been wanting to get Queen Sugar's ancestor cards too, because I don't have a whole lot to do ancestral readings, but maybe Queen Sugar can do an ancestor reading for you because they want to tell you something. Recently, when somebody asked me about him, I told them he's the only man who's ever understood me without having to try. That's good. That's good. Oh, look, you got soulmate at the bottom. The doggy. Oh yeah, you got the house. You one of these days you're gonna definitely have that domestic situation where it's just the two of you, cozy, comfortable in your own home together. Because like just like you said, home is where the heart is, where you guys are together. Oh, you got the hearts. Home is where the heart is. Ah, spirit. Ah. It's like they made a Valentine card for me. That's so nice. So yeah, you're gonna have that. That's nice. And you also have the tower. It's like home is where the heart is, or or an apartment, or whatever, But this is your official person for sure, for sure, for sure. So yep, I got May, possibly um, April, for April or May. So I got a little bit earlier, April or May, and the 24th. 19, yeah, somewhere around there, 19 to the towards the end of the month of April, or maybe early May, something like that. Looks like it's popping out for you for next year, for a home, like not just a visit. Like this could be something more permanent. See, because you have the anchor here too. So a nice place, a place where you can finally anchor your domestic situation, whether it's a little house or an apartment. I feel like um, the tree makes me feel like fertility too, but also your ancestors want you to talk to them. They have a message for you. Outside of this reading, though, something, it's just between you and them. Like, they want you to see if you can tap in. So definitely try to do the remote connecting with Jefferson, but also try to tap in intuitively with your ancestors too. That is the next thing. And then let's do one unicorn card here. Oh, that's nice. Birthdays. Yeah. Maybe by your birthday. Okay, well, maybe that person wants to talk to you. Oh, see, you got the patience card. Patience, grasshopper. So, pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. We have the divine timing come out already. Be patient and play while you wait. I always believe in that. That's why I do Smule, because I do a lot of waiting. Like, you know what? While I'm waiting, I'm just going to goof around and have fun. But see? Divine timing. Let's get another one. Ooh, passion. See, told ya. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. I think you would like doing something like that. Connecting passionately and remotely. Yes. All right. Well, I think we got all the cards that I have in my vicinity. Unless there's anything in particular that you feel like you want to tap into. Okay. I did bring this deck, but I didn't use it. Do you feel like we got everything that you wanted? I also have my fairy forecast. You're welcome, honey. Yay. All right, well, that's all, folks. That's it for me. I'm gonna go lay down with my widow pumpkins and enjoy the rest of the night. So you guys have a lovely rest of your night. Thank you so much for your generosity and following me and being such beautiful sparkles of light and part of my life. I really, really appreciate it. I love you. Thank you so much for your generosity, Miss Fred, Miss Elizabeth, and yeah, you too. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna see if probably do a freebie night on Friday. We're gonna make it the Pendulum's choice and just kind of get like random messages. It'll be fun. All right. Well, I'll see y'all then. Faith, Just, and Pixie Dust.